Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to dive into the absolute wildest shift your biology works, the night shift.
Picture this. You've just had a long, exhausting day. You finally crawl into bed, your eyes get heavy, you start drifting off into a peaceful sleep, and then, bam! Your entire body violently jolts awake because you suddenly felt like you were falling off a 10-story building. I know, it's we've been conditioned to think these sudden jolts or waking up completely unable to move a muscle are signs of a sleep disorder or a broken brain. But what if I told you that these bizarre, sometimes scary nighttime glitches are actually, when you close your eyes, you aren't powering down, just handing the controls over to the nighttime crew. So here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll look at the sudden drop, next up, the hardware disconnect, after that, the background updates, and finally, the deep clean. Moving right along to Section 1, the sudden drop, or why you feel like you're falling out of the sky, is clinically known as a hypnic jerk or a myoclonic twitch. To understand why this happens, you have to look at how your brain shuts down for the night. It's a gradual dimming of the lights. As you drift off, your heart rate plummets, your breathing. Sometimes the conscious part of your brain logs off a little bit focused part of your brain, the amygdala. The amygdala feels your heart rate drop and your muscles go completely misinterprets the signal. It doesn't think, oh, we're going to sleep. It thinks, oh my God, our vital signs are crashing, we are dying, or we are falling out of a tree. So it smashes the biological panic button. It sends a massive jolt of electricity to your motor cortex to wake you up. It's basically your nervous system running a hyper-aggressive false alarm system check just to make sure you're still alive. Moving right along to Section 2, the hardware disconnect. Let's talk about the exact opposite of a single muscle. This is called sleep paralysis, known as REM atonia. When you enter rapid eye movement REM sleep, your dreams. If you are dreaming about fighting off a bear or running a marathon, if you were actually doing it. To prevent you from literally jumping out of bed and crashing through a window, your brainstem releases neurotransmitters like it disables the external hardware, your limbs, so the software, your dreams. Sleep paralysis happens when your conscious brain accidentally boots up before the hardware gets plugged back in. It's a terrifying internal lag. It's your protective safety lock works perfectly. Moving right along to Section 3, the background updates. Have you ever watched a dog or a partner sleep and noticed their fingers or legs twitching rapidly? These aren't misfires. While you sleep, your brain is frantically consolidating memories, moving them from short-term RAM. Your nervous system is sending tiny, localized electrical pings to test the wiring. It's like an IT guy pinging a server to make sure the connection. These little twitches help your brain map out growing limbs, repair muscle memory. From those twitches mean your brain is augmenting the hard drive. Moving right along to Section 4, the deep clean, for a completely unconscious. For a long time, scientists didn't understand the physical purpose of sleep. Enter the glymphatic system. During deep sleep, the glial cells in your brain actually shrink by up to 60%. Why? To open up wide biological plumbing channels. Cerebrospinal fluid rushes. If you try to pull an all-nighter, you are essentially canceling the janitorial staff. Your brain wakes up the next day swimming in metabolic trash. You experience brain fog. We spend a third of our lives completely unconscious, and yet, we treat sleep like it's just an annoying pause button on our busy lives. Is evidence of a profoundly complex, which leads me to leave you with this final thought. The next time you jolt awake in the dark, or catch your own hand twitching as you drift off of your biology, or will you recognize the absolute